Hey everyone, and welcome back to another lesson of Learning Language with Mr. Morgan. I'm your host, Mr. Morgan, and today's lesson is all about prepositions. So first of all, what is a preposition? Well, a preposition is a word that relates a noun or a pronoun to some other word in the sentence. If you need a refresher on what a noun or a pronoun is, you can check other videos by myself or Mr. Morris. Also, it's important to notate that a preposition can consist of more than one word. We'll get into those prepositions later on in this video. Here is a great list of commonly used prepositions. I'm going to give you a few seconds to take a look at this and get acquainted with some of these words. None of these words should be new to you, as these are all commonly used words. And little did we know, but they're commonly used prepositions for us as well. Let's look at some examples. Alright, here we go. We are looking for the preposition. The dictionary on the desk was open. Let's see, can you spot out the preposition? Now remember, the preposition is a word that relates a noun or a pronoun to some other word in a sentence. That means it tells where or how long, so it's going to tell the location or at what time or any of that information. So for number one, the dictionary on the desk was open. So the dictionary where? On. On is our preposition right there. On is our preposition. So number two, a map was under the dictionary. Where is the map? Under the dictionary. Very good. The preposition is under. Good job. So number three, meet me at 3 o'clock tomorrow. So it's telling you meet me when? When? At. So at is going to be our preposition. Alright, now number four may be a little bit tricky, so let's think it out. Many famous libraries around the world are tourist attractions. Many famous libraries around the world are tourist attractions. So, many famous libraries is what we're talking about. But where are the many famous libraries? Around. So, around is going to be our preposition. Now, number five. Its branches hold pounds of apples. Its branches hold pounds of apples. What do you think? What do the branches do? Hold. So hold is going to be our preposition. Very good. Alright, now that we have a basic understanding of what a preposition is and how it's used, let's move on to compound prepositions. Alright, remember how I told you in the beginning that was important to notate that prepositions can be made up of more than one word. These prepositions are called compound prepositions, and here is a list of commonly used compound prepositions. So I'm going to give you a second to get more familiar with these. Alrighty, now let's put those compound prepositions into use. Let's give a couple of these a try. So, number one, use the dictionary that is on top of the table. Now remember, a preposition relates one word to another one. So it's going to tell us where something is or what time we're going to be doing something. So just keep those things in mind. Use the dictionary that is on top of the table. Use the dictionary that is where? On top of. On top of is our compound preposition. Good job. Now let's look at number two. I took the Xbox out of your room. I took the Xbox out of your room. I took the Xbox from where? Out of. Out of your room. So out of is going to be our compound preposition. Let's look at number three. I took the comic book instead of the magazine. I took the comic book instead of the magazine. So I took the comic book instead of. Instead of is going to be our compound preposition. Number four. I had a turkey sandwich along with a bottle of water. I had a turkey sandwich with what? Along with a bottle of water. Along with is going to be our compound preposition. And number five. Use the pot that is in front of the pepper grinder. Use the pot that is in front of the pepper grinder. Use the pot that is where? In front of. In front of is going to be our compound preposition. Good work. Alrighty, now let's get some practice on your own. So, right here, for these first 5 sentences, I know that the instructions say to underline the preposition in the following sentences, but all I want you to do is for these first 5 sentences, is I want you to get your pen and paper that you've been taking notes with this week and write down each of the prepositions that you see in each sentence. Alright? And that's for the first 5. Now for the last 4 sentences and there's 5 blanks, so for the last 5 blanks are 4 sentences, I want you to just write what preposition or compound preposition you would use in the blank to complete the sentence. Alright? I'm going to give you some time to work on these. Alright everybody, time to check your answers. I really appreciate your time and efforts and energy today, and as always, this is just your friendly reminder to be safe out there, and hopefully you'll keep watching these awesome videos that we're coming up with for you guys each and every single day. Be safe, and we'll see you next time.